Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all orientations and sexualities, you beautiful people, welcome back to another Doctor Who review. Today's review is on The Mind Robbers, a classic story featuring Patrick Troughton as the second Doctor. So, let's get right into the review. So, we start our story with our three travellers throughout time and space back in the TARDIS. The story starts with a problem. The Doctor and his friends must escape a volcanic eruption. And as they try to, the lava begins to get closer and closer to the TARDIS. So, the Doctor brings up that there's a reverse switch, which should enable them to leave where they are and escape the pouring, burning lava. So he pulls a switch, and then he ends up in no time and no space. Hang on with me, this will make sense eventually. As he goes to no time and no space, he believes to be in the void. So, he goes behind into one of the other rooms to find some bits to fix the TARDIS console, as it seems not to be working. Whilst he does this, his two companions see visions on the monitor of where they're from, and they believe it to be true. Even though they're supposed to be in no time or no space, they think it could be possible that the TARDIS is taking them home. But the Doctor disregards it and says that it's a mind trick, something's playing with their minds. To which they don't listen to him, and they give in and decide to leave the console room. After doing so, they find themselves being called by a mysterious voice. Follow, you will obey. But yeah, you get the gist. So, they follow the voice, and the Doctor tries not to give in to the temptation of what is outside the doors. But he knows he must save his friends, so, naturally, he goes looking for them. Sadly, this leads to a downfall, as soon everything around them begins to change. And once again, things don't seem to stay the same as they were. And then our friends find themselves in a magical land. Nothing like what they've seen before. And as things progress, challenges start to arise, such as the Doctor having to put Jamie's face back together, which hilariously goes wrong as Fraser Hines is replaced by another actor due to the second Doctor's mistakes. It's completely brilliant. I want to see this again. Honestly, that's how good this was. But yes, back to the story. So, commonly a couple of times, the Doctor makes a mistake, and then Zoe realizes he makes the mistake and fixes the problem. But after the natural problem of the face situation, that's not the only challenge they have to overcome throughout this whole story. The challenges they face begin to become more and more difficult. For instance, they face a unicorn, a minotaur, and Medusa. But then the Doctor starts to realise a theme. Most of the people they're coming across are from storybooks. And after following all the suites to the house in the forest, he eventually comes to the person behind it all. The one they call the Master. No, not the Master you're thinking of, but yes, the Master. Or a Master, as it would be in this story. Who is a 19th or 18th, apologies, someone let me know in the comments, but it's 19th or 18th or 16th century writer who is behind all of this. He has been forced by a higher intelligence to create this world and keep the stories going. So he uses comic books and stories from his time to project into this world where people have to overcome these challenges. The Master then admits to the Doctor that the intelligence has told him to lure the Doctor there because he is no longer acceptable to be carrying out this task, as human lives only last so long. So, the intelligence comes to the decision that he should use the Doctor as a replacement, seems as the Doctor can go on and on and on and just generate and become a new person and keep going on and on because of his lifespan. The Doctor then has to figure out a way of destroying this intelligence once and for all to stop people from being dragged into this world of imagination, to which he uses the exact same robots that imprisoned him and his friends against the intelligence. So now we get to the best part of the video. The score we're going to give the Mind Robbers. Or the Mind Robber, apology. The Mind Robber, personally, for its ambitious, creative spread and the way that it develops throughout the story, I can't lie, I've got to give it a 10 out of 10. It was a fantastic story. The dialogue was handled perfectly. The switch between characters was handled perfectly. The fear between the characters, unsure of whether something is real or not, is brilliant. I love the paranoia they go for in this episode, and for that I honestly have to give it a 10 out of 10. It was phenomenal. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you want to see more review videos like this, let me know. And consider leaving a like, and also consider subscribing if you want more videos like this. Have a nice day. And stay beautiful. That's what I meant to say. And stay beautiful, you beautiful people.